Are you ready to bring in a lot more clients and customers into your business? Hey, Scott Haug here, and in today's video, we're going to be going through a 6-part series that's going to allow you to use these manifestation, law of attraction, universal law principles to bring in a lot more business and success into your business. Now, if you're not a business owner or you just have a side business or something like that, this will still work for you, okay? Even the principles here that we cover, if you're in a full-time job and you want to attract a soulmate into your life, you want to attract a new job into your life, you want to attract a new bonus, a chunk of money, whatever it is, the principles still apply for this video series. So you're definitely going to watch all 6 parts as we put these out during the next few weeks. So as we get into part 1 here of the 6-part series, I'm going to be sharing a little bit of my story, some very important positive thinking knowledge that's going to allow you to transcend your consciousness around your success and what you're desiring and intending for your life and your desires. And we're also going to do an introduction. You're going to want to actually listen into that all the way through, because I'm going to talk about some misconceptions and blocks when it comes to manifesting what you want. And if you can be aware of those blocks and then remove them, or what we call dissolve them, what it's going to allow you to do is bring in a lot more success into your life, into your business if you have one, into your career, whether you're in a job or a business, no matter what it is, okay? So listen to the series here, and we're going to transition into the video now. As you do so, definitely take some notes and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you're notified when we send out the other 5 parts in this 6-part series. You're going to want to watch them all, and then once you watch each one of them, binge watch them all the way through, because each one connects with each other like a staircase, one stair at a time. It's all going to connect all together here. Remember, law of attraction works for you. It works for everybody. It's not like it works for one or another only. It works for you at all times. It's just whether you're bringing in more of your desires or more of your undesirable things. And in today's video, we're going to start to cover some of that right away. Let's transition right now over to the video, and let's get started with attracting a lot more clients, customers, and sales into your life right now. Hey everyone, welcome on to our day 1 of our 3-day live masterclass here and now with me, Scott Haug. I am very, very blessed to have all of you here and now on day number 1. I hope you're really thrilled and excited for what we have to cover here in this masterclass. Now, a lot of you know who I am. A lot of you are already members of my various programs and things. Some of you don't just yet, but you'll really get to know me over the course of the next 3 days. And I want to blow you away with the deepest, greatest content put into a very simple, easy, and fun set of action items for you to really attract and manifest all of the customers and clients and all those people you're really looking to pull in at this time. Now, really quick, just a little disclaimer, a little note. I am very aware, of course, of our World Health Challenge, if you will, going on. And a lot of us are in various countries or states in the US or wherever you're at, where it seems like there's a lot of challenge going on for a lot of people. I like to look at this as an awakening time, and I hope you can also see a point of view like that. This is a great time to reflect, maybe adapt how you run your business, and really realize that you can thrive during this time. A lot of people are, especially if you're an online business owner or an entrepreneur. Even if you're in a job and maybe the job isn't going on right now, or in a brick and mortar business, you can find ways to soar. And to remember that your source of supply is the universe, not just the job, not just the business that you have, but the universe is your source. And today's day 1 of the masterclass, the 3 days we're going to go through, will help you thrive. It'll help you soar during this time, especially if you do have a customer client-based business. You're really going to find some great little golden nuggets as we go throughout the masterclass here and now. So I hope you're really excited and ready to kick some butt and do some great things all together here. So we are recording this. Somebody already asked, are we recording because the internet's a little choppy? Absolutely. I'll be hopefully whenever Zoom webinar processes a recording, I'll be sending that right out to you so you got it and you can go ahead and look back. I hope you've already gotten the PDF workbook as well. Check your email if you haven't. I sent that out to everybody. Again, that's right in the email. So go ahead, let's go ahead and start with, go into the chat box there if you want to say your first name and maybe where you're from, whether it's the United States here or a different country. And remember on the bottom there, you're going to want to put to all panelists and attendees. You have to click that little down arrow, or else I'm only going to be able to see it if you only have all panelists. So go ahead at the very bottom there, you have to click all panelists and attendees, that little down arrow, then put your name and where you're from. And while you're doing that, I'll go ahead and start sharing my screen here so we can get started right away. Really good. And we have a lot of different countries. We already have over 175 people on today, and we have a lot more attending in the next 5 minutes. Usually happens for a couple of people come in a little bit late here. So really quick, we have a lot of people from Virginia, Texas, Washington, D.C., Arizona, UK, Nebraska, Texas, Florida, Bermuda, Ohio, Vegas, Indiana, India, Utah, South Africa, Vegas, Denver, Detroit, Colorado, Illinois, Denver, great. SoCal, California. I used to live in Los Angeles there. A couple of you from Los Angeles, Atlanta, Georgia, Nebraska, North Carolina, Germany, upstate New York, Oregon, Morgantown, Virginia, Atlanta, Illinois. We got a lot of people on today, so this is really good. All right, so for today, we're going to start getting into something that's going to be really quite miraculous. And we're going to keep the pace going. Today's masterclass is going to be very, very quick, if you will, but you're going to be able to understand everything. It's going to be a lot of fun going through the content. Day 2 and day 3, which is tomorrow, Wednesday, and then the third day is on Thursday of this week, March 26th. I'm going to slow it way down. And the coolest part about it, on Wednesday and Thursday of this week, I'm doing the exercises with you that are going to change your business like night and day. You're going to start to make quantum leaps forward because we're going to do the exercises and apply the content together. It's going to be really awesome. I'm going to give you manifestation music. I'm going to give you a PDF that has a set of advanced exercises that are going to allow you to participate and actually do it. So by Friday of this week, I want every person that's going through this 3-day masterclass to attract more customers and clients by Friday. That gives us 3 days to really diligently work. And of course, by Friday, if you get some new clients and customers, that much more money flow is going to be coming in. And then you can repeat the process over and over for the next couple of weeks into April of 2020 as well, and use this stuff over and over and over as well. Okay, so I really want you to stick with me as much as you can throughout today, even if you have to get up and like walk around, you know, or just keep yourself tuned in, whatever you have to do. Fill out the PDF as we're going through. I'll help you do that as well. Then tomorrow I'll send you that workbook, and then Thursday I'll send you that workbook, so we are ready to go. You have everything in writing, pictures, visuals, everything as well. And I encourage you to take a lot of notes as we're going through the masterclass today. So sometimes I'm going to have my video off so you can really pay attention to the screen. I'll be jumping back on video, jumping off video, so it'll keep you a little bit more tuned in to the content when we want to be tuned into the content when we're going through here. All right, so let's go ahead and rock and roll. If you are ready to rock, put a number 1 into the chat box there, just so I could see if everyone's ready to go. And then we'll be doing some Q&A at the very end. So if you do have questions or anything like that, I'll go ahead and get those questions covered for you tomorrow, or tonight, tomorrow, and then Thursday is going to be very interactive with me. It's going to be like a mini coaching call as well, and maybe I'll help you personally with a lot of the questions that you might have for your business, clientele, manifestation process, attraction, whatever it is. All right, so let's go ahead and rock and roll. I'm going to turn off my video here. Of course, I'm still here audio-wise, but we're going to be going through the actual content here and now. So go ahead and throw a number 1 if you are ready to rock and roll, and let's do it. So the big idea here, my goal for you over the next 3 days, so basically, again, today, tomorrow, and Thursday, is providing you everything you need so that you can attract and manifest many more new customers with more ease and speed immediately. So the big key here is everything. I want you to have every little thing, directions, guidance, key points, everything you need to attract many more, not just like 1 by Friday. Even if you've been learning and trying manifestation for many years now, and how to do it all with consistency and predictability. It's going to be really good. This training is the real deal. And I really want you to pay attention as much as you can to this, because this training, a lot of people even pay me upwards of $20,000, my private clients, for this exact training we're going to be going through in the next 3 days. The manifestation techniques and methods that you're about to discover are the exact same techniques that I've used to personally attract over 150 high-ticket clients paying between $6,000 and $20,000, and 300 plus more clients paying $50 in just a few years. Okay, so this is really, really important that you realize, again, I'm not just doing it from some book. It's not from some YouTube videos I've been studying for many years. This is from my experience that's really helped me earn a lot of money, that's helped me attract a lot of people, and it's pretty easy. And a lot of my clients and people that are with me are experiencing that as well. It's like, clients will start to become a magnetized towards you so easily. And it's for if you have a $50 product, you have a $5,000 product, or like me, you have a $20,000 product. It doesn't matter how much you price your service, your product, or whatever it is, you can win, and you can win big using this information here. All right, so let's keep going here into the actual content. Now, here I am obviously with Bob Proctor. Some of you know who Bob Proctor is. He was featured in The Secret. I consider him the master teacher of prosperity in his current day. But truly, I became one of his top coaches just from the things you're going to see today. So again, everything that I'm showing you is from personal experience. And not only me who's winning, but also my clients. You can see all my clients that are going to pop on here. They're just through our membership program that's very low amount of financial investment, but they win, and they win big. And like right there, John earned and manifested 6,000 in basically 24 hours, as well as others popping on the screen here. So basically, you're going to become a money magnet. I want you to become a money-making machine. I want you to attract a lot of clients, and that's what the training's all about for the next 3 days. Pretty exciting, okay? So, of course, it's, again, proven, and everything you're seeing here is going to be a great process. It's going to provide you a lot of consistency as well, all right? So as we go through here, just want to give you a quick overview of what today is. We're going to go through why you can thrive and manifest so much good right now, regardless of what's going on in the world. We're going to go through the 5 core steps of attracting and manifesting many more clients, filling in some missing links for you. You're going to see a lot of content today you've never seen before, whether you're into self-help material or not, or you've listened into Secret, Abraham Hicks, manifestation, whatever it is. You're going to see a lot of content here that you've really never seen before pieced together. How to activate becoming a magnet for clients, what that looks like, opening more channels for people to find you. Then tomorrow and Thursday, as I mentioned, it's going to be very deep advanced exercises. They're still very easy to handle, and it's very easy to go through, if you will, but it's going to be a lot of fun at the same time, but those are very advanced. So you can really look forward to that over the coming days as well. All right, so let's keep going through here all the way to the content. So stick with me to the end of day number 1 today, and I'll provide you everything you need for day 2 and day 3. As you saw and read in the emails, you're going to get the links for Wednesday, Thursday, the webinar. You're going to get the PDFs as well, and I'm going to give you all of that. I'll also be providing advanced notes for you to use immediately, so you can start attracting customers right away. So basically, right after, at the very end of this, I'm going to give you some advanced techniques to do between now and tomorrow, so you can literally get its results as soon as possible. Like, I want you to have a new customer come in or a new high-ticket client by tonight or tomorrow morning. Okay, that's how fast I want to help you get results. Now, that's kind of a disclaimer that not everyone's going to be able to do that, but we're going to try and do it as fast as possible. So I don't want you to manifest new clients in like 90 days. I want you to do it now. I want you to do it immediately, because really that's the power of our mind. We can do it now if you follow the exercises that we're about to go through. That's the power of what we're going through as well today. So it's going to be really good. So before we get started, here's a couple of quick notes. Remember, these techniques of manifestation are not magic. Okay, a lot of people say manifestation, it's like this invisible stuff that you're just going to have money appear on the table or some like gold bars. It just doesn't work like that. You really, truly do have to do the work. It's kind of like a cliche nowadays, the law of attraction and different things. It's really important to remember it's not magic, okay? This is a process. This is a natural scientific process on how you can actually start to pull by actually being in the right energy, or what we call right frequency, to attract those clients, okay? So if you have a high ticket program, you have a low ticket program, doesn't matter. Just remember, it's going to require work. You have to stay the whole time today. You have to go through the action items, and you kind of get to. So I want you to feel like it's a really good process to go through. But remember, it's going to take some work, okay? This isn't some magic pill that you're just going to earn like $3 million by attending the masterclass today and tomorrow and Thursday, okay? Just very, very important that you remember it's not a magic process. We still have to do some work here. And our results aren't typical. So, if you get results from this, this is going to be solely up to you. And I really want you to remember that as well. You can have the ability to see immediate results, like I said, by tonight and tomorrow, having new customers come in. But also seeing long-term results will come from being consistent with these exercise and action items we're about to discuss. It took me some time to get to where I'm at today. So again, many of you know who I am, but I'm one of the top coaches of Bob Proctor today. I live in Miami now, but I'm from upstate New York originally. Okay, I live in the sweet little penthouse. Okay, but I wasn't always here. And I mentioned all those great results I've had before, not in an ego way. I just want to let you know that I've lived it. And I've also been on the other side. I've also been on the side where it's been a struggle. It's been very hard to bring in clients. It's been very hard to attract the right customers. It's been very hard in the money flow. I was reading all the books, all the personal development. I read Think and Grow Rich, Power of Subconscious Mind, all these cool books, all the books you see behind me, all the YouTube videos, audiobooks on Audible, okay? But it wasn't always easy for me. It was very hard, actually, and very daunting. I have actually never showed this photo. And this is the first time, and I really want you to see some of my story before we go into this, okay? Because again, if you feel like you've ever struggled with manifestation, getting consistent results, I've been there, okay? This is where I used to live in Los Angeles, California. I had a mattress on the ground. As you can see from the photos on the left-hand side there, I used to print out photos of people that inspired me, almost like a vision board, put them on the wall. You can kind of see the pictures. I know it's a little blurry, but there's Steve Jobs on there, Richard Branson, Jim Rohn, Wayne Dyer, Les Brown, Elon Musk, and a lot of others, Zig Ziglar, and different things, right? And you can see right there, actually, the book on my little nightstand is The Alchemist. I would read a lot of books. I would do a lot of things. And man, I was trying. This is what my desk looked like. It was this wooden old desk, okay, old laptop, some books that you can see right there. And why that blanket's kind of over the books was because I was trying to do some recording. I was trying to inspire. I was in a direct sales business at the time. And I was trying to produce some audios and deliver them to my team and everything. And that was actually the best sounds that I could do without purchasing all this stuff because I didn't have a lot of money at the time. So this was very challenging. It was like a dark time for me during this time that you can see in these photos. So I've been in a place where I could not consistently manifest, and now I'm in a place where I can. And the 3-day masterclass, these 3 days, is helping bridge that gap. What am I doing? What are my clients doing to help produce the results that we're looking for? Okay, so if you've ever felt like me, or you actually live in a place like this, have ever, or still today, throw number 2 into the chat box there just to see if any of this resonates so far. Okay, a lot of us have been through, you know, those little dark times, and that can be really tough. I was reading all the self-help books. I watched all the personal development videos. I was doing all I could. I was trying really hard. And I had a lot of mental and spiritual progress, but I just couldn't seem to get physical progress going consistently. Then one day it hit me. I wasn't applying it. I just knew it. I was said, you know what? There's something, I'm not actually doing the information. I'm not actually living Think and Grow Rich. I'm not living Abraham Hicks material. I'm not living what Bob Proctor teaches. I'm just reading all these books and hoping things will change. It hit me hard one day and I said, that's it. That's the key of why this isn't working as much as I want. I was trying to be successful in business and manifest what I desired, but I just consumed knowledge and I wasn't doing anything with it. And out of my darkest hours came my biggest breakthrough. Instead of reading and watching more videos, experiment with applying all the content systematically. And boom, like that, I became a top coach under Bob Proctor within 6 months. So I stopped watching all the YouTube videos. I stopped consuming. I stopped being in that mode of reading all the quotes and different things. I just started to apply. I started to experiment. What would happen if I started to apply some of this information? And what results can I get from that? Not only did I become a big Bob Proctor coach, if you will, top in the world, but I started to attract spiritual friends. All the people you see here are some of the top consultants from Bob Proctor and to what you call his inner circle. So I started to manifest a lot of success. I got a silver pin award. As you can see, there's only 3, 4, 5 of us that actually got this at that time. And that was like a huge thing for me because what that means is you can manifest. You're manifesting levels of success beyond everybody else in this world. And therefore, Bob rewards you by getting a silver pin recognition. That's what this was right here. So I started to manifest. I started to systemize everything. And again, that's what we're going through in the next 3 days here. Is that system? What did I do? What are my clients doing to manifest all this good stuff into our lives, especially those new customers and clients? I actually spoke on Bob's stage as well, and that was a dream of mine to always do, was actually get on stage in front of hundreds of people and actually teach them on Bob's stage how to manifest, how to enroll clients, how to get in flow, and that was pretty incredible at the time. And I kept improving my system. I kept improving how and what I was attracting. I started to really increase what I was attracting, including just running into Les Brown, as you can see in that middle photo, in Whole Foods here in Miami, just randomly one day. I wrote it down. I wanted to attract these personal development speakers into my life. I wanted to talk to them. Boom, within a couple of weeks, I saw Les Brown, and I didn't even live in Miami at the time, okay? You can manifest anything you want. It's just a process. As long as you activate it, it can happen. Top right-hand corner, you can see some of my clients Nizreen, Dina, and Susan that I can see in person, manifesting these very $1,000,000 round tables with Bob Proctor on the top left-hand corner. And that's actually my view from my penthouse here in Miami. So again, I don't mean this to provide some ego, but again, this is everything I'm showing you today is how those results are coming in for me and attracting all those clients and customers and all that good stuff, okay? Imagine yourself manifesting what you desired for the next few years, what that would look like. If my clients are winning from using the same system, I'm going to provide you over the next 3 days, including today, you can win too. And here's some more of my clients. We just did a 5-day challenge. Some of you are on this here and you're here. In fact, you might be pictured here on the screen of the screenshot. We did a 5-day challenge last month and we had over 50 people manifest $1,000 in less than 5 days. The same information I gave in February, I'm giving today, only it's going to relate to customers and clients, okay? So it's not just me that's winning. Again, we just did this 30 days ago, this exact same information, and all these clients won big. And they're all manifesting huge, big chunks of change. You know, imagine during this time thriving, imagine if you could manifest 2,500 bucks like Amy did, or like the others did, okay? You can using this information. Here's a big critical factor, and here's where you want to start taking some notes if you have your PDF printed out as well, okay? Most people know about terms of manifestation, law of attraction, self-image. They know about it intellectually, but knowing doesn't produce results. There's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. This is actually from one of my favorite characters in the movie, The Matrix. It's Morpheus, if you know The Matrix, okay? He talks about there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. There's a difference between studying personal development and actually the key to manifesting and applying the information. Today is going to be completely all about applying and actually walking the path, not just knowing more. And intellectually, applying the knowledge and walking the path is key. And when you do, you'll start to win in a big way. So here's a couple of quick notes. As you can see on the PDF, this is step 1 on the PDF there. So if you flip to the second page, you'll see a little space to start filling in some misconceptions and things around manifestation, okay? Most people feel they've learned this. They know it. They talk about it. They know about affirmations. They know about visualization. They know about gratitude. They know about these things, okay? But they're actually not doing it consistently in the right way sometimes. 2 people can do affirmations. 1 can win and 1 can't. Why? Because there's other things that go behind it, especially the feeling is the key. We're going to be talking about that today, your vibration. Many more keep reading a lot of books, YouTube videos, all that good stuff, but they're looking for answers outside of themselves. They're looking for answers outside of themselves. A great thing to write down. The answer is closing your eyes, visualizing, actually changing your consciousness. When you start to change your consciousness around clients and customers, that's when everything drastically changes. Don't look for answers outside, look for answers within, and we'll talk about that deeply. And many are trying to manifest, but then don't see results like by tonight, so they think it's not working. They think law of attraction is not working. Well, the laws are always working. The manifestation is always working. It's like law of gravity. It just doesn't work for one person one day and another. All the laws are always working. It's just if you're in harmony with them and you know kind of how to be in harmony with that. And that's what you're going to learn as well over the next 3 days. Many people are doing it without a system. They don't have an organization. They just have a lot of knowledge. They have a lot of stuff, but they're really, truly not actually applying all the material. It causes a lot of frustration. We don't want to be there. And throughout the next 3 days, you won't be there. In fact, you're going to be somewhere so drastically different that you're going to start to be your full potential. That's what we're talking about today. I don't want you to be here. I want you to be somewhere else where you're making a quantum leap in success and sales in your business. And certainly you can do that through this information. So manifesting is activating the invisible ideas you have within so they can naturally flow to you in the physical realm. This is a great opportunity to take your cameras out on your phone, take a screenshot of this, or take a screenshot on your laptop or whatever it is. This is what manifesting is. It's not magic. It's activating the visible ideas you have within, so it can naturally flow to you in the physical realm. So you can actually start to attract through a bridge of incidents. We're going to cover what that means in the coming slides here, so that you can naturally start to be a magnet for good. Things don't magically appear. You don't visualize and open your eyes and expect things to happen. What you do instead, it's actually activating the energy field, the frequency, so that you can be in harmony with those clients. And then tonight, tomorrow, the next day, you'll be at the right place at the right time, what people call divine timing. You'll be at the right place at the right time to receive that next client, to receive the next customer. And that's how this stuff happens. So it's not magic, it's activating what is going on within so it can naturally flow to you on the outside. Keyword is naturally flow. Okay, really good here. And we're manifesting every moment of every day. It's just a matter of manifesting results we do want or results we don't want. In fact, this masterclass right here is a manifestation that you brought upon yourself. And that's really part of this as well. Manifesting what we do want can be put into a system that will produce consistent results and always be a desirable result as well. So let's jump right into it. If you're ready to rock and roll, we're going to get into some content here. So go ahead and put a number 3 into the chat box if you're ready to rock and roll. We're going to start with going through the 5 core concepts. I want you to get like a big picture overview first, and then we're going to slowly go through each one, and then we're going to start to learn what is it going to be to take to be actually a magnet for those clients and customers. Pretty good stuff. So I just want to give you an overview that allows your mind to see a big picture view. And then the big picture view, we're going to zone into each one of the steps and actually how to do it. And actually, this is number 2 on the section in your PDF on the 5 core steps to write down. So go ahead and write down the 5 core steps on the next slide. But go ahead and throw a number 3 into the chat box if you are ready to go and everything's making sense so far. Okay, I see tons and tons of 3s coming in. Great. And I saw someone say, let's go. Okay, let's go. Let's go into our next slide here. So